Everyone, welcome to the motivational talk series with Dr. Sam. And today, during this COVID-19 lockdown period, we are all experiencing different kind of problems, different kind of challenges, different opportunities, and different kind of jobs. Some are doing a lot of creative work and innovative work, sitting at home, sitting at office, sitting at different places. And today we are going to talk about how to deal and how to manage our fears. In order to manage our fears, there are 4 ways we can manage depend on the situations and circumstances. What is fear? Suppose whenever we attempt to do certain new things, whenever we go for a new place, whenever we need to do some kind of a new project work, or whenever we do some kind of adventurous work, normally the fear comes. So how to deal and manage fears? There are 4 F factors. The first F factor, it talks about the fight. The second F factor, it talks about the flight. And third F factor, it talks about freeze. And the fourth F factor, it talks about face. So fight, fly, freeze and face. These 4 chapters, these 4 F factors I am going to talk about to you. Suppose you imagine you are going in a jungle and you are enjoying the greenery, enjoying the trees, flowers, butterflies and birds and so many things. And suddenly you imagine the tiger appears in front of you. When the tiger comes in and it is approaching you, immediately your brain start reacting in a different way. So based on this, the tiger in your area, the tiger in the jungle where you are in a close proximity, and you will react and you will respond in a 4 different way. Normally what you will do, immediately the first response, whenever we see the tiger is approaching you, the tiger is coming near to you, we always try to fight and try to intimidate and try to hurt and try to fight with the tiger. And one thing, whenever you adopt this fight strategy, you have to see the consequences and also the capability and strength of the enemy. Many times we approach many kind of this kind of an attempt, this kind of an approach in our day-to-day life, in our problems. So the fight, sometimes a fight, suppose if any difference of opinion develops, we fight with the husband, we fight with wife, and we fight with the headmaster, we fight with the college principal, fight with friends, on so many occasions we adopt this strategy, the fight. So the first measure, the first defense is we always fight in order to make the defense of our strength and of our life. So when fear comes, some difficult circumstances comes, we adopt fear. We adopt the fight in order to overcome the fear. The second one is talks about the flight. Whenever problem comes, immediately we will avoid the situation and we leave the situation. So whenever some problem is coming, suppose the tiger is coming, sometimes we may hide somewhere, or we can hide or we can get away from the scenery in order to escape from the scenario, or in order to protect our own life. Many things and many times in our life also we do this kind of things. When problem comes in, we never face, and in order to avoid, in order to face the things, we avoid and move away and leaving the situation. Sometimes the leaving this place, leaving the problematic area may help. And the third factor, it talks about freezing. The moment you see the tiger, the moment you see the problems, the moment you see the difficulties, you moment see the kind of the tremendous pressure, immediately you freeze. You can't do anything. You will freeze, and your all logical thinking, everything becomes standstill. You won't do anything. This doing nothing in the times of need, in the times of the terrible circumstances, doing nothing is more dangerous. So freezing is also not a good kind of a choice in order to tackle or in order to manage the fear. The last one, it talks about the face. whatever may be that, let us face it. Whether it is a tiger or any kind of a problem may be in the office, problem may be in the college, problem may be in the family, problem with friends, whatever may be that, let us face it. Let us use all of our knowledge. Let us use all of our expertise. Let us use all of our experience and try to face the situation. So out of all the 4 options, sometimes we may adopt the fighting strategy. Sometimes we may adopt the flying strategy. We move away and escape from the situation. Sometimes we become confused and distracted and we do not know what to do. Sometimes we become freeze in times of need or in times of trouble. And sometimes we adopt a very, very beautiful and dynamic and wonderful strategy. Face the problem so that we will come to know how to deal and how to manage all our problems. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot solve all our problems, but we can face all the problems and we can manage and handle our problems. So out of the 4 F factors, the first one we talked about the fighting strategy, the second one flying strategy, and third one freezing strategy, and fourth one facing strategy. So different people in different circumstances and different environmental conditions, they apply the different. Sometimes I apply fight strategy, sometimes I apply flying strategy, sometimes I apply freezing strategy, and sometimes I apply the facing strategy. Whatever may be that, we have to apply these 4 F strategies in our day-to-day life whenever we face problems or whenever we face the difficulties, whenever we face the challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, so please know about these 4 F factors: fighting, flying, and freezing, and the last one is facing. I hope everyone during this lockdown period adapt to this the lockdown, the situation, and try to face the reality and face this COVID-19 situation in order to bring harmony in society and in my family, in our families, in our own self. Thank you very much for watching Dr. Sam, and keep watching my videos in my Facebook page and as well in YouTube page, Dr. Sam Chalaya. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.